Sup guys, Phoenix here. Today I have a recording of a very interesting battle from a few days ago. And the theme is basically sometimes it pays off not to give up until the very end. So you can more or less see the situation right now. I am basically 1 against 9. Only one guy on their team got killed. On our team there's only one guy surviving. And for now I have 0 score, 0 kills, but I'm about to engage the first guy. So we'll see. I'm just curious if this guy will actually get someone, because I don't remember. Yeah, so for now we are starting with 2v9. I might as well switch to my view. Yeah, so this guy, I barely got him. He wanted to dodge me. It wasn't a bad maneuver, but it was... I had just enough speed to get him. Alright. Alright, so that guy just died. And doesn't seem like he got any kill. But we'll see, maybe at least set up someone on fire. No, he was the one who got set on fire. Yeah, so it's officially 1v9 that I'm currently facing. Okay, 1v8. This Vivecus. Who killed him? Okay, I did kill him. So it was 1v9 from the start. Alright, so let us watch and see what happens. Alright, this was the player's view. Yeah, so I get some guys below me. I'm not really taking chances here. And by the way, I'm only using my 30mm cannon all along in most of this battle. I have disabled the machine gun so that it doesn't confuse me, and I can focus on aiming properly with the big cannon. I must say I had quite a bit of luck in this game, if only because those guys, a lot of them just kept crashing. Yeah, so that guy crashed, and I don't see anyone. Okay, so just one guy crashed for now, but there will be more of them, fortunately for me. Yeah, so at this point I lost sight of that P-47 because of the clouds. I didn't really want to take risks, so I decided to keep my altitude, or actually climb a bit, and see if I can get that Bearcat. Alright, there's also AM1 coming to pick a fight. You'll see it soon. Well, for now I decided to pick a fight with him, but he pulled up, so I just made a few shots, hoping to be lucky. Well, I wasn't. That guy is still on my test, so I decided to do some corkscrew and energy trap him. Well, this guy didn't have enough energy to follow me up, but that P-47 butted in, which forced me to focus on him instead. And this was a very close one here. I almost put my gun on him, but I was a bit too fast, so I decided to just go up at this point. But he didn't follow, so I committed to him. That AM1, he just ran off somewhere. So yeah, as you can see, I was checking for him now. But again, he just ran off somewhere. He didn't pick a fight with me again, which was a mistake. But okay. And here I noticed that F-82, so I decided to try energy trapping him by climbing even more, not going up to the P-47 and to some altitude where he could catch me. And by the way, another guy crashed, and this is a very good thing for me because P-51H5 is the plane that keeps killing me in 109s in my videos. Yeah, so that P-47, he just flew somewhere low, so I could focus on F-82. And again, I'm trying to energy trap him here. I'm turning as little as possible while forcing him to turn as much as possible in my direction and bleed as much speed as possible. There's also another guy in a Bearcat there. but I'm not really worrying about him now. Alright, this one was a close call, I think. Maybe, yeah. I'm trying to energy trap him with a corkscrew. Okay, so it was in a different situation. But now I'm paying attention to that Berket. I think it was the close call here with that Berket. Yeah. He got really close with his shots here. And I also made a mistake here because I cut the throttle thinking that it was enough. But it actually wasn't. So I quickly turned the throttle back on. And because of this, I survived, no problem, but I failed to land a shot on him here. But because there's another guy around, I'm not wasting my time trying to get him quickly. I took a bit of a risk here. If that F-82 had been nearby, close enough to engage me, then I would have been toast. But fortunately, it wasn't the issue. An issue, sorry. Yeah, so I focused on this Berket here. As you can see, it was no problem to stay on his tail, but actually hitting him was a problem. And by the way, let me see, it seems like one guy died, another guy crashed at some point, because there are 6 left. Yeah, so that AM1, he went to ground pound some more. Don't know where that F-82 went. There are 2 F-82s, one of them is ground pounding. But anyway, good for me. And I didn't die because I focused on this Berket. Oh yeah, see, there's the F-82 incoming. So that was probably why he was away, because he was climbing. And here I am disengaging for 2 reasons. Firstly, I ran out of my cannon ammo, and the 13mm machine guns are not really the best. And secondly, I don't really want to fight them both at the same time. So I've decided to go to my airfield. Yeah, another guy crashed. So I'm going to my airfield to refuel. I forgot to mention that I am like at 4 minutes of fuel at this point, and it's getting burned quickly with the web. So I have low fuel, no cannon ammo, and 2 guys trying to take me on together, so I'm not buying that. I'm just returning to the airfield. Yeah, the Berket just gave up. F-82 still tried, but he realized he wouldn't catch me before the AA caught him, so I was able to peacefully return to base. And of course I will land no problem. So rearm, refuel, and then take off to take him on again. Alright, I'm taking off. In the meantime, 2 guys crashed. One was this F-82, I think he crashed while ground pounding, but he had some damage accrued from some of my teammates' fire. Of course, the teammate that is already long out of the game. Yeah, Cold Flame, he's not here. And another guy that crashed was that PB4Y, which saved me time. It was a good thing. Alright, so this Berket kept on hanging around. And because at F-82, that guy here, he just returned to the base or something. Yeah, he returned to the base. So I could focus on the Berket and get some nice dogfight with him. So I'm not going head on, because he has better guns. They are both more accurate and faster. Yeah, and to take him in the vertical. Here I might have made a mistake. Yeah, I probably have. Cutting my throttle. But I still managed to survive. I'm not sure. I think that when that guy was circling in front of the airfield, he lost too much speed, and because of this I had an advantage in the vertical here and managed to get on his tail, and now with a very nice shot, I think 2-3 rounds, and he went to the hangar. So now I have 2 more enemies remaining, and I will speed up the replay speed, because those guys, they both return to the airfield, so I had to just wait, just look for them. I will just drop one last remark that I wasn't an asshole and didn't camp the airfield. Alright, so I more or less arrived near the airfield. You can see the small airfield there, the main one there. And I couldn't find them still, so I just lost patience and popped a blind hunt, which let me notice this guy there. Alright, we can close this one because we don't need this. Yeah, so at this point I have 2 kills, 2 guys to take on, and 5 guys just crashed. Which was quite fortunate, because otherwise I would have never made this 9v1, especially with low tickets. Alright, so now I was trying to energy trap this guy, but he didn't fall for it. And just decided to run away from me. Unfortunately for him, that wasn't a possibility here. So I followed him. Yeah, the AM1 isn't around, he's carrying bombs and he flew off with them somewhere, which was another mistake he made. Well, it's okay, he's playing an attacker, he doesn't really need to be conscious of what he's doing as a fighter, so to say. Yeah, so here I squared up quite a bit, tried to hit him, but poor aim. Well, 30 is a tricky cannon to aim, so there's that. Alright, this guy pulled up here, so I started dodging a bit, made sure that I stayed out of the line that his machine guns would draw. Here I was pretty surprised, this guy had quite a lot of speed, so I was surprised he started out that late, as late as me. But unfortunately for him, F-82 isn't a very maneuverable plane. It's not really good for dogfights, so I'm on his 6. Yeah, AM1 is incoming, as you can see, so I started being in a hurry to quickly finish off this guy to avoid the situation when I have to face them together. Because of my hurry, I shot out my cannon completely, which is evidenced by the fact that I had to use machine guns, but I managed to get that guy in time. Alright, so I sent some machine gun rounds at him to pressure him, but he tried to take me head on. Fortunately he didn't hit. Here I dodged his fire. The dodge to the bottom is a really good dodge, because those Gs, the negative Gs, are the hardest to take for enemy pilots. Yeah, and he tried to follow me in the vertical here. It seems like he still has his bombs on. Let's see if he does or not. Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, this icon here. Okay, so it means out of bombs, okay. I got confused. But AM1 is a slow and rather heavy plane, so even though it's more maneuverable than me, he can't really do much to me in a dogfight such as this. AM1 can take 109 if it has a lot of speed. Otherwise it will bleed its remaining speed very fast, and what will happen to him will be what happened to this guy. As you can see, I'm already on his tail. This guy is not even trying to avoid stunning out. I mean, he's not even trying to fly up. I'm not sure what he was trying to do here, maybe dodge, maybe. I think he was trying to run away at first and then dodge. Yeah, so now I'm just starting to pick him apart bit by bit with 13mm machine guns. But as you can see, they are pretty weak. But he still died, so all's good that ends well. Yeah, so this is how you do this, guys. Some patience, tenacity, don't ever give up, and even 9v1 may not break you.